Now today's video, instead of a shoe unboxing or shoe review, it's going to be a basketball shoe comparison. I am testing the Kobe 9 Elites versus the LeBron 12 Lows. I'm going to be doing a traction test, a bulky test, just to see which one's bulkier, see which one's lower to the ground, just to see which one is a better overall shoe for a basketball player. First thing I want to do is just talk about the design of both of the shoes, then we're going to head to the court. Now let's start off with the LeBron 12 Low. Here we got the LeBron 12 Low. It's it's court purple or something around that name. I know it has court in the name. And you can see this is way over a year old, and it has decent grip, and it still has the air bubble intact, so that's a good sign. So these shoes, they're good basketball shoes. They got the fly net right here. You can see, well, I don't know if it's fly net, but it's something. And they got the tongue that is attached to the shoe, like already stitched in. They used to have the LeBron symbol in there, but they got rubbed off, you know, because all that friction rubbing up against the shoe while running and cutting and all that stuff. Overall, it's a pretty nice shoe. They got the nice tips on the shoelaces. Not really gonna go into detail about that because it's not important in the comparison test to see which one's a better traction, which one's a better overall shoe for basketball. But it does have a really nice bottom. It just doesn't have super great grip. Moving on to the Kobe 9. The Kobe 9. The Kobe 9 Elite, the Kobe 9 Elite has a really good design. Has the ankle protection up here, unlike the LeBron 12 Lows. They have the ankle protection. These make the shoe even sturdier because they're really hard plastic, so they make the shoe sturdier down at the heel area so you don't slip and slide in the shoe. It does make it tighter on your foot since the lacing goes all the way up, and it makes for better ankle support. So the LeBron 12 Low basically has no ankle support at all. As you can see, it's a low, obviously, and the lacing doesn't even go up very high. So it has no ankle supporting at all, basically. The only thing that actually stops you from your foot rolling is these right here. These little edges on the outer shoe, the outer side of the shoe, they are really good. They really help to make it where your ankle doesn't roll. The Kobe 9 Elites, on the other hand, don't really have anything except for this little bump right here. And it seems pretty good. It seems wide enough. There's just not as many as there are on the LeBron 12 Low. The traction on this is the foot traction. They still have some pretty decent grip, I'm not gonna lie, and I love the design. Now I love the purple. I love purple. Purple is my favorite color, especially with this orange. It looks super good. But I gotta give it to Kobe on this one. These Kobe's, they just look super nice. Like, how you gonna tell me this doesn't look nice, bro? Snakeskin with the silver, with the black leather. Like, come on now, that just looks so nice. Now we're basically done talking about the design of the shoe and everything about it. Really, there's nothing much to go with it. So let's go to the court. So while we're at the court, I'm gonna be doing a couple of tests. The first test, I'm gonna see which shoe has better grip. Now I'm gonna put the camera on a line. I'm gonna run as fast as I can and stop at the line. And the shoe has 3 tries, no wipes at all. Can't wipe the shoe at all. Even once I get there, can't wipe the shoe. Now this is a dusty court, just remember that. So these will perform on a better court, but I don't have access to a better court, so I am sorry. But if you want to street ball on these, then it really shows you how they hold up outside. The second test I'm gonna do is just how low they are to the ground, how high they are off the ground, just how they feel on your foot overall. I'm gonna be jumping in them, shooting in them, doing layups in them, getting rebounds in them, all that types of stuff, just so you guys can see how they perform on their feet. Now, both of these shoes are a little small, so I can't tell you if they're comfortable or not, because they are like too small to be comfortable for me. I'm just doing this because there are some really good shoes that I really want to see which one's better overall. Without further ado, let's go hit the court. So I'm here at the court, as you can see. Now the first test we're going to be doing is a traction test. So I'm going to set this camera down at a line, and I'm going to run as fast as I can and try to stop at that line to see which shoe has the best grip. Now we're going to be getting 3 tries. Both shoes are going to get 3 tries each, and I can't wipe them at all. They're in my bag right now. Haven't wiped them at all. I'm not going to wipe them at all. First off, let's start off with the LeBrons. LeBrons, they didn't do that well, especially on the first try. On the second try, they got a little too much grip and I almost fell, as you can see. Not good. But that was 3 tries. Now, let's move on to the Kobe's. They did all right. I'm not sure which one did better. I'll have to look at that at the end of the video. Once I'm editing it, I'll look at it, but I'm not sure. You guys comment down below which one has better traction. Now the Kobe's, they do squeak a lot more than the LeBrons, but I don't know. Something inside of me just loves that squeaking sound. I love shoes that make that squeaking sound. Now it's time to get on to the last and final test. Now I'm just gonna be playing in them for about 5-10 minutes each, and I'm gonna tell you guys how they feel on my foot, if I like them, if I don't like them, what I think about them, if they're comfortable or not, like on the edges and stuff. So let's get to it. Quick before it gets dark, I gotta hurry up, switch shoes, and start playing in those. Now the Kobe's, they're pretty good. They have pretty good grip, and I'll go more into detail when I get back to my house with more lighting. So now let's switch to the LeBrons and start hooping. Shoes and how they feel. First thing you notice on the bottom is that they are both really dirty. Like the court I was playing on, it has this weird chalky feeling to it where when you touch it, it rubs off and it gets onto you, and it makes your it's white and it gets on you like chalk. I don't know why or how it's still there, but it's there. I don't know. That's probably why they didn't do so good on the traction test. Overall, both shoes are decently comfortable shoes, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the LeBron 12 lows. I have to go with the lows because, I don't know, it's just this wrapping, or the Kobe's wrapping around my ankle, it just really feels like I'm not loose at all. It feels like I'm all tight and stuff, and I don't like that. I don't like being like that. It feels like I'm confined, and it just, I don't like how it locks up on my ankle and stuff. It's just not a great feeling to me. Now, I think when I was playing, the ones with the better grip were definitely the Kobe's. They just stuck to the ground a lot more, even though it was a terrible court. They just stuck to the ground a lot more than the LeBron 12 lows. Now, the Kobe's, they did start to hurt my feet a little right here on the edge. The LeBrons used to do that a lot to me, and now I don't know which shoe would be better, because when this fit me, it happened to me but definitely not like 5 minutes into playing. Like, it would start happening about an hour and a half into playing a game, because I would just play games and play games and play games all day. So I need to find the perfect shoe that won't start hurting my feet at all. I don't know if it's out there, but I'm gonna try to find it one day. Now, the thing I don't like about the Kobe's is that the bottom, it feels really flat, and I don't really like that because it just feels like I'm hitting the ground way too hard, and it feels like my bounce isn't getting up as far as its potential. With the LeBrons, on the other hand, they have this lift and this Nike Air Zoom, or air bubble as people call it, which it gives you a lift off the ground and it helps you balance, and it doesn't hurt your foot as much when you land because it's definitely not as flat as the Kobe 9 Elites. Remember how I said the LeBron 12 lows were super bulky, it's just a super bulky shoe all overall? Well, I'm kind of gonna take that back. The Nike